What's up, sports bettors? We're going through the best bets for Oklahoma versus UTEP. So OddsJam has, real-time odds from a bunch of sports, including college football. Now, what you'll notice is Oklahoma is unsurprisingly a massive favorite. They're best offered on the Betfair exchange. This is the world's largest, betting exchange. And then if you switch your state around, of course, different locations have different sports books. So you can kind of see, most sports books are pricing Oklahoma at least at minus 10,000 odds, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Very high win probability for Oklahoma, unsurprisingly. So the total is set at 57. That's what most books have it at. It's been drifting a bit lower. You can see Pinnacle, which is the sharpest sports book in the world. They're now juiced towards the under on the over-under 57. And then if we head to the point spread, this is where I have a sharp bet. Okay, so my bet for UTEP Oklahoma is I'm on UTEP plus 30.5 at minus 105 odds. So lines have been drifting towards UTEP on the spread. So if we open this up and we take a look, you'll see most sports books, right? They're setting the point spread at 30, right? Now what you'll notice is FanDuel, they're at 30.5. So because sportsbooks have different lines from one another, as a sharp bettor using tools like the OddsJam positive EV betting tool, we're able to find these bets that are profitable, right? These bets that have a mathematical edge. So this bet, for example, has a 1.2% profit margin, and it looks pretty dang good. And if you're curious, kind of where this 1.2% number comes from, it's essentially because what you can do is you can compare the odds on FanDuel to the odds on books like the Betfair Exchange, BetOnline, and then Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, and get a sense of what you believe the true price should be for this bet, right? But long story short, as a sports bettor, whenever you're able to pick up half a point in value, where we're winning and the rest, everyone else betting, on UTEP's point spread is pushing, and we're going to be winning if UTEP loses by exactly 30 points, that's a spot with value, right? And then you can see, Pinnacle and Betfair Exchange, so two of the sharper bookmakers, you can see Betfair Exchange has very little juice, and this is actually an ARB, are making it pretty clear that UTEP plus 30.5 at minus 105 odds is a play worth betting. Right, so the Betfair Exchange is a very sharp sports book because they have very low VIG, right? Very efficient betting market. You can see they only have 5 cents of juice baked into their market. FanDuel has 20 cents of juice. Pinnacle, you can see right here they have 17 cents of juice. Betfair Exchange only has 5 cents of juice, which is pretty wild if you think about it. So it's pretty wild because also this is an ARB, right? So pretty fascinating, and it makes it pretty clear that UTEP plus 30.5 is a play we want to go with. So I locked it in, as you can see right here, for $315. So $315, 1.19% profit margin. So our bet has, like 375 in EV. So not a ton, but what I like to run through with people is like, if your average bet has a profit margin of 1.5%, and let's say, your unit size is $75 and you want to earn $800 in a month, you can kind of like back out. That means you should be placing 24 bets a day from the OddsJam positive EV page. But you'll also notice there are a lot of bets with higher EV percentages. So if you're going to be placing bets with higher EV percentages or higher profit margins, and you want to earn $800 with a $75 unit, you only have to place 11 bets a day. So not super bad. And of course, there will be some swings, there will be some variance, but when you're able to find these mathematically profitable bets where the very sharp bookmakers such as Betfair and Pinnacle, have a point spread heavily juiced and you're able to get it at minus 105, you're going to be well on your way to making the big bucks sports betting. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money.